We are here with Fares Hached, representing Société Les Diamants de la Mer, managing the salinas of Kerkennah Islands. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, nice to meet you.
In the framework of EU legislation, Blue Growth represents a long-term strategy in support of sustainable growth of the marine and maritime sectors, applied by the European Commission to harness the untapped potential of Europe's oceans, seas and coasts as drivers for the European green economy, with a great potential for innovation, improved competitiveness and quality jobs. Aiming at achieving the goals of the Europe 2020 strategy for smart, sustainable and inclusive growth. How SODIMER is changing own business approach to environment and climate change, and how MedArtSal project contributed or supported in this changing.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for welcoming me here. Thanks to the MedArtSal project, the business approach of Les Diamants de la Mer has been evolving in a very good direction, and that's been done by implementing new business practices that are more sustainable. For example, I can state in this area we have been implementing HSE policies, so health, safety and environmental policies. For example, we have been purchasing protective personal wear for the employees to protect them from the hazards of salt production processes. In this area, we have been recommending to do continuous testing of the quality of the water within the basin. Another activity to increase the sustainability of our business practice was the implementation of a new strategy to reduce the waste, and that's been done by reducing the usage of waste in the sediment, but also the implementation of dust suppression systems and the convenient disposal of hazardous materials. We have been collaborating with ACG Generations, which is an association that help us implement the desk project. And so within the desk project, we were able to implement a touristic circuit. And so within this tourism circuit, we have actually made two circuits, two different ones. So we traced one for people to go and explore the salines, the basins, and at the same time look at the production. And then there is another circuit where people can experience the leisure activity of bird watching. Within that project also we have built cabin wood, and in this cabin we actually expose our own products, and so in the future we would like to also sell those products to our visitors. And at the same time we also expose pictures of the birds and all of the living species within the salines. Another action that has been done with in collaboration with ASCO is to do a feasibility study about the possibility of fish farming within the last basins that are next to the sea. And so our objective is to actually promote this kind of activity, and why not in the future use that fish to attract more people where we can where they can come and eat at our restaurants, for example. And so I think the MedArtSal project has enabled us to promote the environmental and cultural heritage of our region. And by doing so, the MedArtSal project helps Les Diamants de la Mer to contribute to the preservation and the growth of the marine and maritime resources in the Mediterranean, which I think aligns with the EU Blueprint strategy for 2020 for smart, sustainable and inclusive growth.
Your experience successfully exploits the potential and the versatility of salt pans in Tunisia, environment, tourism and cooperation with local organizations and associations. What would you suggest to exploit the added value of this kind of diversification activities, and what do you need to turn them from pilot to corporate activities?
Well, in order to explore the added value of diversification of our products, we actually have to turn them from pilot phase to concrete corporate phase. And in order to do so, we have to look at several key factors. So firstly, we have to continue on the diversification of our products beyond normal artisanal salt. And for this, we have been looking at different usage and applications of salt. And I would especially mention cosmetics. So the use of salt in cosmetics, like for example in shampoos or exfoliating soap. We have already done a pilot action about this, and also in the wellness sector. So we would like to sell our products in the wellness sector, and there we started with the magnesium chloride oil, and also the bath salts. Then adding to that, we have the paramedic sector. We are now conceiving a way to conceive the product of a nasal spray that is made of seawater. And so in order to be able to implement those products, we need to invest more in research and development. And so we can also identify new markets and tackle on new clients. Secondly, our dream is to establish a touristic compound within the premises of the Salina. And our vision to make this dream come true is about building ecodomes around the Salinas that are made 100% out of recyclable material and that has zero waste within its system. Also, so people can come, tourists can come, spend the night at our salinas, discover the salinas, and at the same time enjoy their time, for example, in our restaurant, eat local products, biological products, and also experience some new dishes with salt. We also looking at building special basins and lagoons where people can come and relax, maybe enjoy a massage. Also, parents can bring their children and help them learn how to swim for the first time. And so, obviously, for this, we need to invest in infrastructure, but also in marketing because we need to attract the tourists and urge them to come and visit us in the Saline. But also, it's very important to maintain a good relationship with all of our environments, and that including the association, the local communities, the residents, and all of the social actors, actually. So to do so, we need to maintain a strong and ongoing dialogue with these stakeholders in order to make sure that our activities are actually aligned with their vision and their own priorities and their own needs.
Work of MedArtSal, your experience was born thanks to the cooperation with relevant stakeholders. How much important is the cooperation with such stakeholders to develop and implement this kind of projects? And how would you define their contribution for the achievement of your common goals?
All right, first of all, I would like to say that nothing could have been achieved without the help of those local and social communities, especially the NGOs, the local NGOs that help us. And here I would mention the ACG, so l'Association de Continuation des Générations, that is headed by Ms. Sana Taktak. And I really would like to thank her especially for her help and guidance. She was very helpful and she gave us a lot of ideas. She also helped us with her team in order to be able to bring to life this project. She brought the experts, she had the right contacts, and it has made our project become very easier to implement. And so not only that, but also when it comes to ASCOP with Ms. Lobna, she helped us do the feasibility study while they have the right expertise and the right knowledge. And so I would like to thank you again, guys, for everything. Also the local governmental entities, they have been very cooperative, and they helped us actually realize the event where we first launched the circuits. And so without the contribution of all those actors, and especially those NGOs, none of this project would be at this level. I think they played a very crucial role in realizing the desk project, and I really hope to contribute with them in the future, especially because they are the ones that they can bring the local community to us. Because as a company, we could not really go and ask people to come in this easy manner, but as an association or an NGO, they already have some members, and members have their families, and so when they did the event, they knew how to attract them, they know how to market the event and have them come to our saline, which has helped us at the end become more open and more welcoming to other people. Which has also a lot of other good consequences, like for example, reducing our problems with the neighbors and people right now talk good about our company, not as before, just because they came and they visited us and they know that there's a touristic circuit and now it's an open company and they think that it's a company for the region and not a private company. Now it's like a heritage for the region.
Thank you, Fares Hached, for being with us.